6. Shota Hatanaka, the creative force behind the TBS Friday drama Ignite, The Outlaw of Law starring Shotaro Mamiya and Toru Nakamura, recently shared insights into the series' unique vision and production secrets following the broadcast of its 4th episode. The drama, airing Fridays at 10 p.m., is a groundbreaking collaboration between TBS and content studio Babel Label, offering a dark legal entertainment experience that deviates from traditional legal dramas by portraying outlaw lawyers who instigate lawsuits for profit in a litigious Japanese society with an oversaturated legal profession. Shotaro Mamiya plays the hot-headed yet justice-driven rookie lawyer Ryo Yuzaki. He is joined by Toru Nakamura as Kinjiro Todoroki, the profit-driven head of Peace Law Office, Moka Kamishiraishi as the firm's sole female lawyer Marianu, and Senki Mayama as the usually low-key youngest lawyer Toma Takedo. Hatanaka, known for his work on late-night dramas, explained his shift to a different tone for this primetime series, stating that while his previous works often featured gentle, feel-good narratives with no unpleasant characters, which he considered a form of fantasy, Ignite is closer to his sense of reality, depicting a world where people deceive, hate, and lie, a more normal human experience for him. He aimed to portray this realistic human world. Regarding character creation, Hatanaka found it relatively easy as the characters' emotions aligned with his own feelings. However, translating legal concepts and court cases into a compelling narrative presented a different challenge compared to late-night dramas, requiring extensive research, careful theme selection, and crafting catharsis while also being mindful of the TBS Friday drama slot, which attracts a dedicated drama audience open to various genres, making it an ideal platform for this kind of lawyer drama and a great opportunity for both him and Babel Label to take on this challenge. He and director Hirotoshi Hara shared a vision of creating something akin to Ocean's 11, imbuing the lawyers with a dark, black market feel. Unlike typical lawyers who wear suits to meet clients, the members of Peace Law Office opt for casual clothes when undercover or trying to gain a client's trust due to the nature of their work, which involves infiltration and deception. Conversely, for court appearances, they dress sharply as if heading into a match, with all members wearing high-end black attire in the first episode's court scene, 27:35, to emphasize that court is a battleground. Despite real lawyers not typically dressing so formally for court, a viewer question regarding Yuzaki's red tie in the first episode's court scene being related to Ignite, meaning to set fire, was addressed by Hatanaka, who confirmed that the concept of fire and ignition is a central theme throughout the work, reflected in the logo, poster, and Yuzaki's red tie, which stands out against the black suits, symbolizing a kindling flame. Discussing the characters in notable scenes, Hatanaka highlighted that the story primarily revolves around Yuzaki, focusing on his reactions and growth through his interactions with the Peace Law Office members in the lawsuits they handle. Marianu's charm lies in her apparent amiability combined with sharp intellect and observational skills, particularly evident in Episode 3, which is recommended for those wanting to see her appeal. An ad-libbed conversation between Inu and Yuzaki in a car parked by the harbor in Episode 3:18:07, where Inu cuts off Yuzaki's earnest talk, adds another layer of enjoyment when viewed with this knowledge. Toma Takedo is portrayed as cool up to Episode 4, but his passionate side will be revealed from Episode 5 onwards. His background, including being a lawyer who also DJs Episode 2:02:15, remains largely unseen by others in the earlier episodes, building anticipation for the revelation of his past. Hatanaka aimed to depict the private lives of the lawyers beyond their work, showing them engaging in activities like DJing or riding motorcycles, breaking away from rigid stereotypes of lawyers. Toru Nakamura as Todoroki is particularly compelling in his interactions with Yuzaki. While Yuzaki is driven by emotion and Todoroki by money and logic, there's a reason Todoroki brought Yuzaki into the firm. And despite yelling at him in one scene, Episode 1:21:02, an underlying kindness is perceptible. Hatanaka felt only Nakamura could portray such a character and offered him the role. Regarding viewer questions about whether characters were written with specific actors in mind, Hatanaka confirmed that for many characters, he had an early image of the actor he wanted to play them, and the script was written accordingly. For Todoroki, rather than simply fitting Nakamura's existing image, Hatanaka aimed to create a new portrayal of the actor by adding elements of dubiousness and roughness to his sophisticated image. Hatanaka revealed a deliberate structural choice for the 6 main characters: Todoroki, Takuma Kurishi, Mitsuhiro Aikawa, and Ryoko Asami, Ryo, forming a trio akin to Tonisen 20th Century, and the younger trio of Yuzaki Inu and Takeda representing Kamizen, Coming Century, a playful nod to V6 subunits. He enjoys creating such subtle structures and hopes viewers find them interesting, noting that the Tonisen trio will become more active as the story progresses. Beyond characters, Hatanaka paid meticulous attention to the drama's art direction and locations. He desired the law office to feel like a hideout, not a typical legal firm, opting for an aged building aesthetic that suggests it might be underground, despite being on the second floor in the narrative. Art director Satoshi Nanagaki fully grasped the world of the series, incorporating details suggesting the members wouldn't clean and wouldn't spend money on frivolous things, imbuing even small props with character and the series' essence. Beyond these details, visual impact was prioritized, with memorable scenes like jumping onto a car in episode 123:20, the rugby scenes in episode 2, 06:07, 07:00, and the pirate-like scene by the sea in episode 3, 0:00. Music, composed by Yudamori, was also crucial. Hatanaka noted that the music and visuals have a productive tension, neither yielding to the other, creating a harmonious blend. He sometimes felt the music was so good it threatened to overshadow the visuals, pushing him to ensure the visuals were strong enough. Asked about the connection to Tiger and Wing, for which Mori also composed the music and Mayama appeared, Hatanaka confirmed that seeing Mayama in that drama influenced the offer for Ignite, and he was drawn to Morris' music. Morris' connection to director Hara through the film The Cherry That Does Not Wither, for which Mori also did the music, further solidified his involvement. When considering the theme of fire and ignition, B's song Fireball came to mind, leading to a passionate request for them to provide the theme song. BZ kindly accepted, reading the script and writing Osoru Nikari Hai wa Hyanai, Fear Not, Ashes to Ashes, specifically for the drama, aligning with the strong fire concept. And Mori was inspired to create music that wouldn't be outdone by the theme song. The selection of lawsuits for each episode is based on social themes that resonate with Hatanaka. The silo accident in episode 1, for instance, was inspired by news he had seen and his desire to depict individuals silenced in small, insular communities, combining these elements. Episode 2 tackled issues of violence and drugs within university rugby clubs, reflecting societal problems. The theme of illegal labor involving foreign technical interns in episode 3 stemmed from Hatanaka learning about the system while on a variety show filming a farming segment. The drama also features compelling action sequences. Hatanaka wanted to leverage director Hara's strengths, known for works like Abunai Decker Returns, ensuring the series was more dynamic than a standard legal drama. What was initially just a chase scene in episode 1 script, 23:20, evolved into a car-jumping action sequence thanks to Hara's ideas. Episode 2 includes a club brawl scene, 41:01, and episode 3 features an action sequence at a waste disposal site, 29:00, followed by a one-shot escape on a motorcycle. Hatanaka believes few current terrestrial dramas feature this level of action. Regarding whether Mamiya performed his own stunts, Hatanaka stated that while not every stunt was performed by him, Mamiya did undertake many physically demanding actions, including the car action in episode 1 and performing all the action in the episode 2 club fight in the episode 3 one-shot scene at the waste disposal site. Hatanaka, with his background in advertising, emphasized the importance of subtitles and key lines, treating words like copy. He decides on the title and taglines like Ignite Disputes early on and builds the content around them, a production style he attributes to his advertising roots. His hands-on approach to producing, planning, and writing stems from a desire to do everything he can for his work, even getting involved in promotion despite it being the network's role because he is passionate about seeing his creations released into the world, even if it consumes his time. Looking ahead, Hatanaka expressed his desire to continue making dramas that he and his team want to see without being confined by the conventions of terrestrial or TBS dramas. He is keen to see if such a style will be accepted in the Friday drama slot. With the rising quality and unique themes found in streaming-only dramas, he was curious to see the result of bringing that approach to terrestrial television. He aims to create updated terrestrial dramas while respecting past masterpieces. On the relationship between terrestrial broadcasting and streaming, Hatanaka views them as two peaks. The initial broadcast is one peak, and the increase in viewership on streaming services, particularly on weekends, creates a second peak in online engagement. While he hopes people watch on a large TV screen, he also acknowledges the focus viewing experience on smartphones with earphones, which allows viewers to appreciate the detailed sound design. He encourages viewers to watch on TV first and then rewatch on their phones with earphones to fully experience the drama's appeal. In a final message to viewers, Hatanaka reiterated that they aim to create a drama that doesn't feel like a typical legal or terrestrial drama. He acknowledged that this might be perceived as lacking a sense of security by some but urged viewers to enjoy it from a different perspective. With each episode featuring a different lawsuit, the theme changes weekly, making it accessible to start watching from any episode. He hopes viewers will give it a chance and watch at least one episode. He also highlighted the overarching narrative of The Big Darkness, a 5-year-old accident connecting Yuzaki and Todoroki, and encouraged viewers to pay attention to how they confront it. Shota Hatanaka was born in 1984. Graduated from Choi University Faculty of Law, joined Hakuhodo in 2008, and later participated in Hakuhodo Kettle. In 2021, he established DEA Inc. and joined Babel label as a planner, producer, and scriptwriter in the same year.